Hello everyone, it's holiday season, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do some holiday inspired makeup. It's not going to be anything crazy because you know I don't like crazy, but we also have a little bit of skin problems right now. I'm going to show you how to cover that stuff up too. First step that I like to do is, I know it's random and weird, but I like to put my eyelash glue out and in a little pile because I like for it to get tacky. You know, I'm gonna tear this name up. Embryolisse, I wanna say. All the makeup artists use it. They use their cream. This is their eye stick, so it's an under eye cooling little situation. It feels really, really nice, and right now I have dry skin. And I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And right now my eyebrows are not groomed, so I like to use this pencil by Benefit. Some people like to do their eyebrows at another time during the makeup. I like to do them first. That way if I mess them up, I can just wipe it off and like I'm not too deep into my makeup. So yeah, I just fill it in lightly and then brush it out. There's no easy way to do it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Everyone always does one eyebrow better than the other. Mine take turns. So I'm going to move right into my eyeshadow. And how I like to start my eyeshadow is I take a little bit of foundation, and this is a brand new bottle, which I'm very excited about. I put a little bit of my face foundation onto my eyelid. I really, really love this KKW eyeshadow palette. It's her collab with Winnie because it's like these really, really beautiful jewel tones. So I like to start with my outer corners. I'm gonna use this deep purple mixed with this not so deep purple. I'm nervous. So I like to do my makeup with my eyes open. I think it just helps me find the shape of my eye, which is what I like to follow. I let the brush fall right into the crease of my eye. If you're ever in doubt and you feel like, oh my God, this is a nightmare, just like blend it. You can always take a clean brush too and like blend it and take some of it off. And luckily at this stage you're still at the beginning, so if all else fails you can take a makeup wipe and swipe this off. The second color is going to be like a lighter purple, and I like to use this one. It's stiff. These little short stiff brushes allow you to put like a lot of color on at one time. So I'm going to use this like pinkish. I'm going to give it a little purple on there too. And this goes right in the middle where you didn't put the other color. And yeah, you just want to have like a nice rounded shape. I like to pump my foundation just right on the flat surface, right on the counter. I put it all over my whole face. And again, you can take this and you can kind of shape your shadow that spilled over on the side here. I don't know how I'm a whole grown-ass woman with all these breakouts, but it's happening. I think it has a lot to do with some of the stuff that I was eating on Thanksgiving. And this little beauty blender, it really is a tool, and it really makes life easy. You can always take your clean side and just blend in even more. I'm also a little bougie girl, and I gotta admit, I do my makeup with a fan. I like to dry it before I move to the next step, make sure it's just in there. Oh, I have mixed feelings about this. This is Nars Macadamia. Concealer is your friend, but sometimes it makes me look a little older and more tired, and it makes my bag stand out a little more, so I'm like, eh. And I have a really small beauty blender. It's smaller compared to the other one. I like this one for my concealer because it really gets in there. People put concealer in like weird places. Well, not weird places, but everybody puts them different. Some people put them like on their nose, some people put it in their forehead and like do all this weird stuff with their cheeks. Do what you need. You don't have to follow those things, because I look nuts when I try to do all that concealer. I end up looking like I have tribal paint on my face, and it is not it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with some powder. I like to use Mercier. Same thing I blended with. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of powder. Again, not going crazy with this. I'm gonna do underneath my eyes actually, because it still just looks very naked. So I'm gonna take like a small little pointy brush, take some of that purple that I did on the dark corner, and I'm just gonna swipe it a little bit underneath my eye. So just a little bit, and then I like to put mascara. I'm using L'Oreal Carbon Black. It's kind of like a matte black, which is what I like. I don't really like shiny mascaras. Putting it on my lashes because I like to be able to see my lashes before I put an actual strip on. A little bit on the bottom. I'm not gonna worry about the top so much because we're gonna put a strip on anyway. I wanna dry these a little bit. My fan, this is my Diva fan. Every time I do a makeup video, everybody asks about this brush. It's big, it doesn't have a number on it. It's from Morphe. So I guess just get the biggest one they have. I love it. The reason I use this brush is because I am not that great at the contour situation. So the bigger the brush, it makes it like less specific because I can't get it all specific. Next, I'm gonna do blush and highlighter. I'm gonna be using this Dior little palette. It has all of them. It has bronzer, blush, and highlighter in it. I love this one actually. For blush, I like to use my foundation sponge, and I just use the round flat end of it, and I just dab it, and I just touch it. Next, you can do some bronzer and highlighter. I like to use this dark color as a bronzer, and I like to put that like right over here in the corners. And then for my highlighter, I'm just gonna use this light goldish color with a little bit of a swipe of the whitish one. And that just goes right there. And I like to put it on my brow bone. That also helps with blending the eyeshadow. Okay, so the last step is the part where I had the foundation. If there's any little bit left of where I was doing it, or even if you just use this side, I just like to tap it all in and kind of calm it down a little bit. Oh, I always do this to you guys. I never tell you guys what lash it is because I threw away the package. I will tell you that they're Ardelle. I just don't know which number. I took a strip, and on the ends, I added 2 individuals just to give it a little umph. I take the lash with a tweezer, take my glue, which again has been sitting out, so it's very sticky. I put it on with the end of anything that's like a makeup thing laying around. Sometimes I'll use the end of a makeup brush. Blow it a little bit, and don't even try to put it on right away. Just take your time and relax. And again, this is one of those things where I like to look down. I don't like to close my eye. And I don't like to try to look straight at it because that's crazy too. So I like to be like down at this angle. Pop that bad boy on there. Push him down to where he needs to be. Nothing's worse than a lash not being on properly. You'll look like you'll have a lazy eye and it will look crazy. You'll be mad in all your pics. It's on, you guys. No struggle, no hassle because it was sticky. I placed it where it needed to be. I adjusted the ends and I left it alone. And we're good. I like to use a little bit of setting spray. I don't like those matte ones because I don't like to be matte, so just give yourself a mist. Bust out your fan. Dry it. Okay, now everyone's other favorite part. Besides me putting my lashes on, you guys really seem to like when I do my lips. Which, okay. NYX, and this is their Suede matte lip liner in color Mason. Just a little. So with this, I kind of like to tap it a little bit with my finger so it's not so like sharp. My fave little lipstick at the moment is, I want to say this is called Beach Bum. I've used it so much it's like worn off. I think this is Beach Bum from Kylie Cosmetics. It's like a perfect matte nude. Same thing with my finger. I like to just diffuse it in there. Think I'm done. That's my makeup. So, holiday eyes. If you guys like it, don't forget to subscribe.